All right, sorry about that one. Boom, there we are. Hi there. Hey, hi, thanks for joining in. Give everybody a second to get in. Hopefully more will chime in and come and play with us. What are you guys up to? Who's out here? Who is that? Hi, Gospel Remix. How are you? Hey, thanks for joining in. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with today. Today I am talking about having standards versus caring about what others think. Hi, yes, I am very blessed. Thank you, as are you. So let's talk about that and what that means to us and how it affects us in our daily lives as well as our professional lives, whether you're an entrepreneur or a business owner. So as I think about having standards, when I think about having standards, I think about usually these are things that we've experienced, and based upon our experience, we go along or not with how we feel. Meaning, once you experience something, you have an idea of if you like it or not. So you'll choose to do it or not, correct? All right, let me know if that's similar to what it is that you would have, then, or similar to a definition that you would have for that. Now, to take that even further, when I think of having something, oh, thanks for the hearts. When I think of having that standard, also think about what it is that you'll accept, not just what it is that you'll do, but what is it that you will accept and what is it that you won't, because you know what feels good and feels right to you, and based upon that, you make your decision accordingly. That, I believe, is called having a standard. Now, this is a very thin line because, of course, we can't separate ourselves from the experiences that we've had, be it growing up, be it environmentally, our social or socially, whatever it is. But as adults, what I always say is we're no longer children. As adults, we just have to make a different choice. We have to make the choice that serves us now, not what used to work for us in the past, because we're no longer that person. But now when I would describe caring about what others think is, or the way that I would define that, is when you don't do something or you do something based upon what somebody else would think about you. Based upon, hi Alicia, thanks for joining in. Based upon what they would think about you or what it is that they would say about you or how it is that they would judge you. That's a pretty on trend word right now, right? Excuse me. And we halt our decisions or go forward with them based on that because we don't want to face the scrutiny or the judgment of someone else. And what I want to submit to you today is that too often we live our lives based on what others think of us versus our own standards. Now I'm about to go into a little ground that may be sensitive, but you all let me know if you're feeling this. When I say that, I want you to think about your parents. I want you to think about your children. I want you to think about anybody that is close to you, be it a spouse, a mate, a significant other. How is it that you are adjusting your behavior based upon what they think or what they'll say versus how you feel? When you think about that, I want you to tell me, is that working for you? Meaning, are you happy with your decision in the end? Are you taking full responsibility for your decision, not blaming them, saying, see, if I wouldn't have did what you said, etc., etc. Are you taking full responsibility for it? Oh my goodness, no, I had to stop. Yeah. I mean, it's something to think about, isn't it? Thanks for chiming in, Gospel Remix. But are you taking full responsibility for it? Excuse me. Are you owning that decision? If you are not doing that, you are letting what others think about you guide your decision versus the standards you have for yourself. That means sometimes we have to let go of old things that our parent may have told us to do or had us doing it because at this point in our lives, it no longer serves us. But just because we had to release that belief or behavior that perhaps we grew up with, it doesn't mean we love our parents any less. The same thing for our children. Say, I want to because I know my son watches and watch as I do and how I do. Even after 2 reasons, I had to take my own back. Yes, you do. You definitely have to take yourself back. That's what I'm all about. Reclaiming, realigning, and rebalancing your life. I'm all about that gospel remix. Thank you for chiming in. I think we all go through that at some point. And I tell you all this all the time. I know definitely we have our men out there and we love them, but this is about women, moms in particular. We just seem to let ourselves go and sacrifice ourselves. Thank you, and sacrifice ourselves at the behest of our children, our spouses, everybody but us. And somewhere along the way, we began to believe that self-sacrifice was noble, and it's not. Just like my friend here, my follower, just said, we doing it for our son. But the truth is, our children learn through the clarity of our example, don't they? So if what they're learning or what they're seeing, my children are grown and I live for them. Yes, so often I hear that. A lot of my people who I work with, my mentoring clients, they say the same thing. They're empty nesters, and now they're at the point like, what do I do now? Because they never nourished or nurtured their dream. And one of the reasons why is for the very reason we're talking about today. And it's because along the line, we stopped living by our own standards and we started caring more about what others thought than how it is we felt. And it's time for that to stop. It is time. Yes. It is definitely time for us to stop that. So that's something I want you to think about, how it is you're leading your life. Now, we talked about that personally. Yes, I'm working on it. We are a work in progress. We all are. Every day we have to make a decision, a conscious decision to do these things. So you are absolutely not alone, Gospel Remix. We feel you. But the other thing I want to look at is that's the personal side of it, but how is that showing up for you professionally? I know I'm an entrepreneur, so this is what I do. I speak, and I have mentor. Let me back up. I speak, I'm an author, I'm a mentor, all that good stuff. But I still have to remind myself of this, because if I don't, it'll show up in my business. And then every time somebody comes along and says I should do something different, or they think that it should go this way, I'll find myself fixing, rearranging, or changing what it is that I feel like is true and best for me. But the truth is, I have a standard and a way of being and a way that I operate. And that's based upon the experiences that I've had. And if I'm not true to that, my business will not sustain. People are not attracted to me because I do the same. I sell vintage online. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll have to make sure I follow you. But if we don't do that, then what happens is it comes off as inauthentic, and people resonate with authenticity. So whether that's showing up on your job and it's kind of repelling people because it seems like something is off about you, or maybe perhaps this is what you're feeling about another person. Or it's in your business and you're wondering why you're not attracting the people that you want. Take a look at yourself. See, are you living by your standards or by what someone else thinks of you? That will let you know if you are being authentic to you. And if that authenticity is there and that resonance is there, people will come towards you. People will be attracted, the right people. That's who we want anyway. Some of the people who repel them, we don't want them anyway. Is that right? We don't want them. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So, I just wanted to drop in with that. And I'm sorry I didn't do my signature introduction at the beginning, but I am Sherilyn Dorsey, creator and founder of You're More Than Their Mother and author of You're More Than Their Mother, Reclaim, Realign, and Rebalance Your Life. So thanks for checking in. I hope that helps somebody. Please do follow it and share it if that serves you. And in the meantime, it's time to move beyond everyone else's expectations of who you ought to be and become the woman you thought you could be. See you later. Bye.